Hello, good morning, traders. How are you guys doing today? Uh, as we know, today is the long weekend, Monday, so the New York equity market is closed, and today's a half day for the futures as well. And likely with the future, could be a slow move today. There might not likely be any big moves coming in the market. As we can imagine, there is no data, there's nothing there. It's a really slow day today. So don't push too hard. If market opens and you're gonna find one or good two trades, you can take it. But at this point, we can just see that it's just drifting and consolidating ES between the 6470 and 6475, and NQ between the 23450 to 23475. So 25 points range has been created. We'll see that what happens next. Could be able to claim high. We know is almost to 500 is the high for the overnight session. So we're gonna see that whether Enki can move over the highs. But yeah, so far market is slow, and just respect that slowness in the market. Don't push too hard. So remember, those who are new to here, what we do basically every morning we come online 8:30, do the market review analysis, and then we do the live trading. So those who are new, I'm Sean, professional trader. I trade live every day with you guys. All of our trades are logged. If you have not seen our trades from the prior, Fridays or the prior weeks, and if you want to see how do I trade, what kind of a trading we have done, you can always go back and review our tracker. And if you would like to see the tracker, I can share with you in the comment section. You can go and look at those. Our all of the trades we take, we basically log all of our trades. Right, this is good. Market is moving to the upside move. Good morning, Vivek.
Good morning. Sorry, I was on another call. So,
No, that's okay. Market is a bit slow. We do, we have the Labor Day. Equity market is closed,
hmm
and that's what I'm explaining them that we usually come every morning. We do the analysis and the pre-market, find our levels, and then we trade.
hmm
And right now, we see that the market is slow, and we need to respect that slowness. So once one market's open, if you're gonna find a one or two good momentum trade, we're gonna take it. We have a very tight range right now. We're just breaking out from those tight range from 23 4 73 75 to 23 505 right now. This is a range. So we have a very tight range created at this point. And that's what happened, that we saw that the Friday we have a big sell-off came in, and we have seen that on the X and Twitters that everybody tried to go long and trying to buy dip, and we were the first one who identified the trend. If you recall, Vivek, we went short, and people thinking that, oh, we're going to buy the dip, and I was keep warning them not to buy the dip. Today would no be There would be no dip on Friday, and that's exactly what happened. There was no dip at all. Do you remember, Vivek?
Yeah, it was just one direction most of the time, right?
Exactly.
And it lost like 200, 300 points.
And then I think that's what's really important, that and we're gonna do some analysis for you guys to learn. You feel free to, those who are new, feel free to introduce yourself on the YouTube, talk about it, that how long they've been trading, and we're gonna guide you. But it's really important for you guys to respect what's happening in the market, what does the trend look like, so then you don't push yourself too hard on those things, because if you're gonna start pushing those things too hard, without knowing them, when to trade, when not to trade, when to look for the reversal, when not to look for the reversals. What's really going to happen is that you're gonna start considering every move in a similar way, and that is basically a wrong idea. That you think that every move is the same move. So right now, if you look at it, that the market is really trying to hold the VWAP and trying to go over. But it's really slow price action. So when we saw the Friday, we can imagine, because the Friday, the why we sold off on Friday, that's the key question, right? And then the question comes back, okay, you know what? Before even we answer, okay, why the Friday we sold off, we need to ask, okay, what was the reason that why on Thursday we broke out? You know what I mean? So this is basically it. You know, kind of a structure. Okay, why we had a sell off on Friday, and then the question, okay, why did we have a run up to the 6500, crossing over 6500 on the ES on Thursday? Why one day you're breaking out, making a new high, and next day you're selling off, right, Vivek?
Sorry. Yeah, that's right. Because that's, I think we'll have to go to the root of that, right? Like, right? That um, Friday was really a last day of the last trading day of the month. So and then options closing and so many other things, right? So that also affects the whole picture. And then and Nvidia earnings were uh, not so good, but still the market took it in a stride and it took it all the way up. But then on Friday, Nvidia just started giving up and it lost so many. I think it lost like $300 billion in market cap on that day from 180 to 173 or something. So that also drove the downside. But yeah, there might be some more factors, but it was just because it was the weekend day after Labor Day, before Labor Day, correct? And then Friday and so many other factors.
Yeah, and and also one way of to look at it, always look at the, and we're gonna look at it now. I'm gonna do the analysis for you, which is also important that for you guys to see what you call that. Okay, what was happening in the last 1 month every time when market was trying to break out. Every time when market make the new high, what was happening next day? That is also the clue for us to understand that what's happening in the market. Because if we will not understand the full context, there's always going to be the possibility that we're going to think so many different factors. But people usually, the algos usually look for the patterns, and patterns comes from the price actions. Nobody knows. There's not even a one single force in the market. There are a lot of different sources, there are a lot of data, there are a lot of options, there are a lot of economic activities. There are lots of factors. People make decisions based on several different factors, right? There's not one way of making the decisions in the market. There's not one way of trading in the market. But which we always say that what really going to pay you in the long term in the stock market is the price action. And what does really mean the price action is that you would like to see how you would like to see that how markets behave in a similar situation in the recent past. And if you're able to figure out that, that basically gonna give you a little edge from any other people who are just looking at today, or trying to make, looking at an option activity and trying to understand, and they may not. So let's look at it. Let me share with you the daily chart, right? And that's where we're going to do our opening analysis, and I'm going to guide you that how you can, and the next time when something going to happen, how you can pick with me, right? The way I picked it up, you can also pick that up. And we're going to do an analysis in just a few minutes. Guys, do you have any question before and want me to answer during the presentation? Let me know before we do the analysis. No, all right, okay. So let's go straight to the questions. Let's go there. All right. So let's look at it. All right. So let's start with, this is the month of July. If you can see on my screen, let me bring my screen here as well. All right. So all right. All right. So hope you guys can see my screen as well. All right. Let's do that. So right now, what we're looking at the July. All right. So let's look at the July before the August, last few days. So see here what happened. On the July 27, we made the new high, right? After breaking out this area, right? We break out. What happened after the breaking out? We had a little dip on a sell-off. We tried one more bounce and we failed, right? So what happened? This is basically when we made the new high. So we have a first instance when market tried to make the new high, it couldn't continue after making the new high. It had a sell-off, correct? Right? Then we went up, and here, look at this. So this is the second time we made the new high. What happened after making the new high? Market sold off again. Do you see that, Vivek?
Yeah. Yep.
right? Okay, and then third time, what happened? We made the another attempt, the new high. We had a little dip, made the new high. What happened next?
Chill off, right?
That was a Friday. So see, these are the small clues, market clues for you. So you could have missed this one, right? You could have missed this one, but when next time the price comes back here, you need to wait to see what's happening. And if it's happened exactly the day this thing, then you're gonna see an aggressive move down, right?
Hmm.
So what do you need to do? You need to pay a little close attention to often. Hey, good morning, Jay. How do you get these straight lines and what stand for? You mean those yellow straight lines?
Your strategy class thing is coming up, code over the chart.
Let me just do that. Okay. Let's thank you for reminding me. All right. So these yellow lines, if you're asking these yellow lines are basically the levels will be marked every day in the pre-market area. Yeah. So yellow and white lines is the same thing, but we marked every day in the during this session, the what we're doing right now. So by the end of the day, by the end of the 9 o'clock, we're gonna mark those levels, which is going to be play on the day of today before the market happens. So, but what I'm trying to explain to you here that look at these clues, okay? And that's exactly the clue we've identified. Now, of course, we have a slow day because of the market has closed. We're gonna see what happened here as we move along. Right now, of course, we have lost the momentum here. Okay, the way we have lost the momentum couple of times. But if you can see this yellow line is basically 50-day moving average. ES has reclaimed 50-day moving average once in the August middle, last week the August. Then we going back up again, holding the 21 EMA. Right now we are again to the 21 EMA. So if ES is holding the 21 EMA, it just really means that the market has not yet lost the momentum on the ES side. But if you look at the NQ, NQ shows a different picture. Okay, so NQ shows completely different picture. And let me remove all these lines so then you can draw again and you can see that. So if you look at the NQ, NQ did a similar, pattern. New high, sell off. New high, sell off. And this time, NQ could not even break this 23,850. And remember, if you go back to our live stream, previous live stream, I was explaining to you guys that the 23,850 is a key level. We really wanted to see that whether can NQ can reclaim the August 31st sell off or not. And despite everything moving up, E has made the new high, but NQ could not go over this August 31st sell off day. So this really means that the sellers are always in control and this just become the lower highs, right? So right now we are in the range. We need to see the when this range just breaks down or this range breaks up, right? We don't know, but definitely we are right now in downside consolidation. But now, if you look at the difference between the ES and NQ, you can clearly see that NQ has lost the 21 EMA. And this rejection on the Sunday evening confirms that the NQ is not able to hold 21 EMA, but NQ is still holding the 50 SMA. So right now we are on the tight consolidation here. Two things gonna happen. Either we're gonna break down and this failed breakdown going to happen and we're going to see the doji candle like this, right? Or we're going to see a strong red candle ending somewhere here, right? And then maybe another day, down, and we're going to lose this 50 SMA and the market also comes back down, right? And then again we have a new consolidation, market trying to move up, down, up, down, up, down, and then finally maybe October or November market going to decide that market wants to move back up or down. Who knows, right? What's going to happen next? But definitely, if you look at it right now, NQ has lost the upside momentum and it's really consolidating under these. So now, for me, if I really wanted to trade, right? If I really wanted to trade, for me, it's really important what happened in 23,400 level. I'm going to mark the 23,400 as a key level for me for today, right? I'm going to mark the low of the pre-market, which is basically close to 23,370 is an important level for me. I would mark what's happening on the Sunday opening price, which is 23,480. And the next level I have for me is the Sunday evening high, which is 550. So if markets try to claim here 480, 500, I will look for the next move to the 500, 550. But if market rejects this 550, right? For instance, right now in the pre-market, market somewhere close here, session start here somewhere 9:30 here. So if market starts somewhere here, then it's really not too much room for you to trade any direction, right? So then we need to see the once the months market make the decision which direction market needs to go, then we'll go. So for instance, market after opening it here, market moves down further down here, then we look for again the reversal to the upside. But if market moves up and hold this level, then we look for the next leg up. But if it's just touched this level, then I will not be considering long at this point, given we have a lot of pressure from the Sunday, right? And it's just not the Sunday evening high. It's also, you can see that the opening price of the Thursday when we had the breakout today. So Thursday low, Sunday evening high. You can see here the July 25th opening price. So this price is very important. Every time price comes in back here, either aggressively move up or aggressively come back down. So this is a really key area. So I would not be considering long close to this area. So for me, the trade idea is that if market opens here, no trade. If market open close to 23,500, I will not take any trade. If markets come back down and retest 480 and then we saw upside move back up again, then I will take 500 to 550 gain trade. But if it fails here, then I will not take the short unless I see complete rejection for 23,480 and then start moving back down. So that could be another trade idea where we can see that we expecting Monday to be red finish, which is also a 3 bar play on the daily chart. But if markets stay within this range, what is right now, I think we shouldn't be considering going long or short if it's considering here. Any question, guys? Guys, and if you want to learn the strategy, you need to learn that how I trade, how we analyze. It's really important for you to have the technical analysis and the strategies. If you're not yet consistent, come and join. Is only $150. I can show the barcode again. Um, is a per month. So if you're not like it, you can even cancel your subscription for the next month. You can have access to all the past recordings. You will have access to the live strategy classes. There's no pre-recorded videos. Every Wednesday we go live in our strategy classes, and that's the way we trade. Vivek, any question from you?
No, today, I mean, maybe we should remind that today we have a less number of hours, right? Like the market is closing 1 p.m. because of Labor Day. It's 1 p.m., correct?
Yeah, it should be 1 p.m. Yeah.
Yeah. So all the action might happen like in first 1 hour.
Yeah, maybe first 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Usually, yeah, and then maybe chop. Or maybe nothing happened, it's just a chop. Because
yeah,
it's really important for you guys to understand that it might be there will be a big sometime because of the low liquidity moves, market moves either in the direction of the day before, or they basically manipulate and make it reverse the direction, because that the maybe the trend which is in control, they would like to add back, and they would like to position themselves in the better. So given the way we are selling off, I'm pretty sure that not a lot of swing traders or position traders trying to take the positions here because they know that already the trend is breaking down, right? The one thing, only the good news is at this point is that we can see that they are holding 50 SMA. So as far as we're holding 50 SMA, in ES we're holding 21 EMA, people are still optimistic about the trend, right? But definitely we can see that the market is making the lower highs, right? So this is the place where nobody knows what will be the next things coming. Either market going to make back a new high here, or this become just a small pause before making a new low, right? Because it's exactly in the middle, right? So this is the previous low, this is the previous high, right? Right now we're in the middle, close to the lower side. So we don't know what next is coming. So when this has happened, when there's no edge, people usually not take positions. So it can easily be the day of consolidation or day of manipulation where market move back up here on this side before coming back again on Tuesday, or it they pushed it down there and then move back up next day. So market is going to close this 1 p.m. and I think it's going to reopen at 6 p.m. today. So it's only basically a 4 hours of off. So be cognizant about it. Don't take any overnight positions if you are taking a funded accounts. So don't take any positions here.
So yesterday night, of course, when it opened at 6 p.m., it did not follow the direction of Friday, or rather, it just started going up,
Yeah,
and it went all the way like 25, 50 or something,
yeah,
um, and then it it never looked back. I mean, it started going down after that, and it went all the way like 23, 380, 360, something like that, and then it reversed again. So it was, I don't know what really was driving this, but maybe this is just a range, right? That's what, but it was
yeah.
like 200, almost 200 points.
So I think so. So look at this. This is the showing you the chart. See what happened. So this was a pure consolidation on the Friday after the big
Yeah,
leg down, right?
yeah.
And then Sunday evening when the market opened, it failed to break down and it held this prior high, right?
Hmm.
So once it had the hold the prior high, so next thing is the market trying to move back up. So market tried to make the first leg up, but then what happened? No buyers came in, right? So it's consolidate, consolidate, consolidate until usually I've seen that markets usually change the direction after 10 or 12 p.m. when Asia market is about to open, right? So it consolidated. There was no momentum coming up, so Asia might also start selling their positions, and that's why you see a big move all the way to the 2 p.m. Then London open 3 p.m. Then London and then US open at 4 p.m. Today there's no US, only the London. So London pushed the move up and brought back up again the same range what we had it, which is basically 3,500. So right now we're trying to hold the VWAP, we're trying to make the new high, we're trying to retest this. We'll see what happens next then.
So it really went below Friday's range, right?
Yeah, just a little bit and then
Yeah.
failed to continue and then move back up. So right now we're exactly in the middle of the range to see what's next going to come in. So I see on the book map a lot of big orders sitting on 23,500. So let's see what happened. Maybe it moved before the market opens. Right now, we're trying to make the new high. We'll see what happens next.
So today's previous day, previous day high really is normally a previous day high for a regular day would be different, right?
Still be the same thing. So we're gonna say the 23,550 is a high.
No, I know. What I mean is that yesterday, the whole day, the market wasn't open, right?
Hmm.
So it's the previous day high is just 6 p.m. to 12 a.m., correct? Whereas if it was not a Monday, then the previous day high would be like different in the sense that it'll be the whole day previous high, previous.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's a very narrow range. That's what I meant.
yeah, yeah, for
Like the
sure.
pre-market high and the previous day high is so close to each other.
Definitely, yes.
The way that DAS works, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it seems to me that the market might want to go and first retest the 500 because I see a lot of orders sitting on the 500, and then maybe the next stop would be 550. The way they're setting up to retest.
So you think it may do a reversal today? I mean, it may not because it's a short day, but 23,650 is the point where it started dropping, right, on Friday.
So see, what I really think that if you look at the chart,
Hmm.
the given the range we have, right? I would not be going long over on the breakout trades of 550.
Hmm.
At the same time, I would not be buying long, shorting it here at this point,
Hmm.
right? If the price, if the pre after the pre market in 30 minutes, assume that the market opens as 23,520, right? If market opens as 23,520, I would likely be no trade for me because neither we have an upside range, neither we have a downside range.
Yeah.
Okay, what I be looking for? Okay, what will be the first move market have? Market move up or market move down? If market moves down and retest the VWAP, I'll look for to see that if it hold the VWAP, I will go for long. But if it fails the VWAP, then I'll look for the short for the retest of this low. So it's really important that where markets open, and then what will be the market first move.
Yeah, the range is narrow, 23,350 and 23,550,
Exactly. Yeah.
200 points. Yeah, I was surprised. I mean, I was not expecting even 200 points move yesterday night, um, because there was nothing.
Usually move to 100 point because that's the way market ranges are.
No, what I mean is in Asia session.
Yeah.
Does it move 200 points mostly, even in Asia?
I mean, because it's not just the Asia, it's also the Sunday evening, right? When there is Sunday evening, a lot of positioning happens. So that have a better volatility than any other overnight session.
Hmm. Yeah, that's very right. Because NQ's ATR is like 250 to 300 points
Yeah,
mostly. Even in the US session,
yeah,
it moved 200 points in Asia. So maybe just it's a Sunday thing that you're saying. But
yeah. It's usually yeah. Because usually the I would say the Sunday evening is usually you know because market opens, there was a weekend, so assume some people have shorted it, they're thinking that market going to further down, they're gapping up, right? So they're closing their positions, you know what I mean?
yeah,
So that's always happens because when market change, the weekend happened, a lot of liquidity, a lot of positions happening, the people might have sold on Friday thinking about it, there's a big thing can happen. And once there's nothing happen over the weekend, they start buying back again, right? A lot of people do that as well, right? They reduce their position not to carry the overnight sessions. Morning, Waldemar. How are you, buddy? Good, good. Enjoying your long weekend?
is Canada also a long weekend?
I don't know. Do we have it in Canada? I think we have a. I think Labor Day should always be everywhere because we are every country is labor. So
No, this Labor Day is different.
yeah,
Rest of the
it's
world has
May,
May.
right? Yeah. Do we have a long weekend, Waldemar, in Canada? What do we call? I forget almost. What do we call on with what is the September? Is it Labor Day as well or something different? I think May is maybe outside North America.
Yeah, May Day is a common Labor Day. Rest of the world, US is the only one which has Labor Day today.
But every day is a Labor Day. Labors. So this is important right now. I see a lot of orders sitting at 510, 515. We need to see whether the market can break this area or no. Okay, it seems like it's going to break out now. Morning, Triple G. I basically opened the Discord for everyone today, live Discord for everyone, Vivek.
Awesome.
So, guys who are on the YouTube and they would like to come and see our live trading channel where you can flip between my screen and the Discord, and if you would like to be part of it today, I've opened for everyone. They can come and join our Discord as well if you wanted to.
Yeah, let's hear everyone's voice. It's always good to talk one on one, right? Than just typing and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Triple OG, welcome. And if you have any question, feel free to ask on Discord. You can unmute your mic and just speak. If you have any questions.
We should.
How long you been trading? That's good. That's good. That's good. So you no, I mean that's good. I mean there's always start from the first thing, yes, to attempt and to learn. So are you trading the funded accounts? Yeah. That's a good idea as well. And I would encourage you to since you're 1 year, you have been following and watching different channels, and trying find the spot which resonates with you, and try to stick with that to learn, and try to give some time. You're not going to learn over time, just like any other skills, right? If you go any vocational skills, right, it takes time to learn. So it is people say it's a combination of art and science. So there's art as well as a science, so they have some logical portion but some has intuitive part of it. So that's you can only going to learn it once you're going to stick around and learning the methodology and spending time with the community. So good luck. Yeah, feel free to ask if any question, and you can always watch the back stream. How long you been following us? Oh, good. All right, awesome. All right. So have you seen our previous live streams? Yeah, perfect. Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, so good. Yeah. So feel free to ask any questions if you have, and then I will try to answer you guys during the session. Today we are very clear. We have a low high structure in place. We clearly see there is a failure of the downside move in the NQ, and that triggered a quick bounce after 2 o'clock in the London session. And right now we're trying to hold that and trying to break 23,500. There are a lot of orders sitting on the book map on 23,500, 515. So that's likely be the next spots where market wants to go. But the question is that it is going to go before the market opens in the next 15 minutes, or is going to go once market going to open. And are we going to find a good trade there we can trade? Right now, ES is also trying to hold that level, which is 64.70. But in the short run, NQ look a little bit more stronger, way above the VWAP, and ES is very close to the VWAP, barely trying to hold that level. So definitely a divergence here. Here you go. The move started coming in the ES NQ. Just broke, try to broke 23,481. And if it's going to hold over 80 to 182, it's likely going to go to 500 very quickly. Very quickly, we're going to see that market is going to go above that.
So Ashwin is asking about cost of book map.
Who's
The
asking?
Ashwin
in the chat room.
in YouTube, I think, right?
Ashwin, why you are here? Why you not in? You same Ashwin, right? Who was part of the membership. This so the one you are looking at it, that book map is only E as an NQ. We don't show the crypto because we don't trade. But yes, you can also use the book map to see the crypto orders as well. So bookmap also offer that too. So if you're looking to buy your own bookmap, we have a special partnership with the bookmap. You can always use this and get the special discount. I'm going to share you the link and you can use that. So why you are come on the Discord?
So there are two versions of Bookmap. One is if you are a member of Charles Schwab, then it's like $40 per month or 30 something like that. And then if you are buying the full version, like then it's I think more than 100, right? 200 something. He's not hearing on Discord, it seems he's saying, but that might be just a like a headphone issue, probably. I'm not sure.
So use the as I think there you need to replace your headphone or check your computer setting. And if you're still trouble, go and look at the the your cell phone access to the cell phone. I think that a lot of people use, you can use your iPad or tablet or what you call the your cell phone. Everyone can hear. I'm not sure that why you can't hear. I tried to help you, but if you still struggle, either use your cell phone or and or check your headphone. Buy the new headphone and just plug in. Can you hear the songs if you play the YouTube on your computer? If you can hear your the songs, then likely you're gonna hear this as well.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to select the default when you're logging in. You have to select. Oh, he's on phone too. He's saying, um,
So welcome, Lucifer.
"Your phone should be straightforward. There's no selection of any unless you don't
Yeah,
allow
my
your
yeah.
microphone."
Yeah, use the tablet or the phone. I think phone is the best bet you can have it. And I think you said that in the past you had the success using the phone, right? So try again using your phone. So we have another member join. Hi- Morning, Lucifer. How long you've been trading? If you have the access to the microphone, you can always unmute your microphone and just speak. Good, Lucifer. Yeah, yeah. So what's your biggest pain point? What you're struggling? Sizing, consistency, trading strategies, over trading. What's your pain point? Yeah. So see, it's really that's a really good point. So see, if you it's really good concern. So if you have no concern about over trading and just about the issue is about just about the entry Entry issues is linked with the strategy, and over trading is linked with your behavior. So it's really hard to fix the behavior, but it's really easy to fix the entries. So if you struggle with entry, I would suggest, go back, look at our live streams, the past historical, look at our trading log, where we log all the trades. Go back and see that why I call out the trade, what was the reason, right? And try to study that. Just like doing the pre-market analysis, I analyze it. I give you the areas where I wanted to area of interest, where I'm going to go long, where I'm going to go short. So those basically in entry areas that will help you to fix those entries. Entries are more technical in nature, and you will get it once you spend a little bit more time learning about the technical analysis, learning about the strategy. Then you will get it. So, like, seems like the market is pushing towards the 500. The question is that before the pre-market draft, right? Seems like it's going to go before the pre-market markets open at 9:30.
There's a big order sitting at 23,475 also.
475 is gone, right? It's over 83 now.
Sorry?
Right now it's 83, so 75 is already consumed, right? 75 could act as a support,
Yeah.
basically. So it happens as market pushes up, come back down, retest 23 475, market opens, and then move back up again to take the 500 orders.
Yeah.
He is also trying to break. Okay, so 5 minutes remaining. Let's see what next 5 minutes does. Last 5 minutes before the 9:30 session. Very slow market, so we don't know what's going to happen next. Okay, market is coming down a little bit. So it seems like this 475 to 550 is in play for sure.
So it took up the 475 already. There were a lot of
Yeah.
orders
So it's
sitting
mean
there.
that the order is taken now is pushing the downside move first.
There was a big volume also
Yeah.
on this 1 minute. For the downside,
Let's
there
see
was a
what it
big
does
volume.
next.
Yeah.
I think given it's taken the order now, it's likely going to move back up.
Yeah, definitely. Now there's nothing down under,
We'll
so
see. But
to the
we can
upside,
still close the
move would.
gap. We'll see. It's not holding as it's supposed to be.
You're thinking it will go to 50s, to 40s, something like that, or 30s,
Yeah, we'll see.
2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Definitely at this price, it's really. I'm not taking any trade. We need to see that what will be the first move for the market
Yeah.
because right now it's exactly in the middle of the range. It can go in either direction. A lot of liquidity on the upside. It's over the VWAP, holding the VWAP. So definitely has a flexibility. Guys, be carefully trade today, given as I mentioned, the market is slow and is a very tight range. So don't oversize. Take size very calculatively. You don't want your Monday to be the last day of the week to blow your account. Okay, right now we are making a bear flag. Last 1 minute before the market opens. Good luck. Remember, this is for education purposes. Nothing is a financial advice. Trade on your own risk. We smart traders or any one of us are not liable for any of your decisions. All right, good luck. No volume in the first 3 minutes. No volume at all. Okay, first move is coming back down. So it's likely means that there is the 6470 is in play to see what happens here. And then VWAP. Right now, ES is below the VWAP and NQ is holding the VWAP. Watch for 23,451. Let's see what it does at 23,451. If we can hold 23,451, there's a likelihood that we're going to see upside move. Okay, watch here. Let's see what it does here. I don't see any order, but it's possible. Right now we are breaking down. Okay, I'm gonna see just what happened here. We can buy here if we can hold this level. Not yet. First move is down. Okay, I'm gonna buy over 23,450 with the stop loss of 10 points. Under 440 is gonna be stop loss. So 451 I'm going to buy and 440 is my stop loss. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, I'm long. I'm long here. My risk is 15 points here, 10 points. 440 is my stop loss. I'm long here. I'm gonna take the first partial at one is gonna break 23,470. Okay, good. I'm gonna take the partial now. See if you can get the 475 as well. Maybe 80. Very good trade so far. Like the trade. Did you guys took it? What about
Yeah,
you
I took it.
guys? Awesome, man. Awesome, guys. See, that's an easy trade, right? So I see the Molly. I just mute you because before you had the YouTube on. So just mute the YouTube page because otherwise it's gonna come the volume gonna come on the mainstream and we are unable to concentrate. So welcome, Molly. How long you been trading, Molly? Good, we're good. So what's your pain point right now? What you're struggling? Yeah. Yeah, so trade using the prop fund account, but sizing lower size is also important. Don't go aggressively, but you also see a lot of people think that the only part is that just clicking. The clicking is not the only part of trading. You really need to learn from the mentor about the strategy, technical analysis. If you will not spend time on that, clicking will also not going to help you. So it's everything together. So everything together will help you to find the best reward for yourself. You see, I mean, it's everything. It's not just a book map. Basically, this is a puzzle, right? The puzzle is that there are a lot of different factors need to be accounted for. But if you're not going to account for all the factors, you won't be able to survive. But it's not necessary that you need all the factors at the same time. People make mistake that they need everything. If you try to do everything at the same time, it's just going to be overwhelming for you and your brain will not function real time because you need simplicity. So step one is find the mentor and stick with it. Okay, just don't move around, start watching random YouTube videos because your mind is needs to be do not needs your mind doesn't need to be polluted. Polluted means that with the different ideas. If your mind is being polluted with the different ideas, what is just going to really happen is that when the decision making time comes in, you're not able to make the decision because you have a lot of different conflicting information is in your brain, and you're gonna struggle. Okay, what should I do? And your brain cannot function when there are a lot of ideas there. So you need a mental clarity, and mental clarity will only come if you stick with it. it doesn't need to be me. It has to be someone which you think and it resonates with you, and just stick with it. Just trust the process, because if you're not going to trust the process, it's just going to keep coming, back to you again and again, again and again. So that's looking good now. I think it's going towards the 500. I'm have a last size still remaining. I'm still holding that to see if we can break out over 480, 495, and I think it's going towards that. So I'm just going to trail, but I really want to get the new high first, 485, and then I will start trailing it. So far looks good. I could not complain on the Monday morning when it's a Labor Day, very slow moving market, and we get a beautiful move all the way from the bottom. So I see a lot of water sitting at 95, 510. Let's see, can we get the breakout here? Because if it's gonna break out this level, there's possible that we can go to the 580 as well. But it can fail as well. So just stick with it, because I don't see any upside order after that too. So so still 42. We are just down 15 minutes in the market. We have almost 4 hours remaining. No, I think three hours remaining. Can we get the another leg up? I think right now we're trying to hold the opening range, and is also the Friday resistance band. If you look at the market right now, we struggle between 500 to 510. If at least if we can retest 500, that would be a good area.
So why did you choose the entry of 51,
All right.
23,
So this is one
451?
of our strategy. Where if you look at it, it is basically Sunday evening close, Sunday night close, and also it was also the Friday 6 p.m. close as well. So my thesis was that if it's hold the bottom low for 440 and reclaim 450, 455, is likely going to go back to the make the new high. And that's exactly what thesis is, and it played out well, right? So we took the 10 points risk. It could easily make the new low as well, but given if you see, it is also the if you look at it, that the check the Thursday low. What is the Thursday low? Can you move close the YouTube? Mute? Can you mute? Molly, you need to mute the YouTube if you're on the Discord, because otherwise the sound's going to. Yeah. You can keep it, but just mute it. Mute the Chrome window. Okay. All right, perfect. Perfect. Yeah. So it is also the Thursday low as well. So a lot of levels overlapping there, and we saw there was a big orders, right? As I mentioned, this was a pre-market plan that if the first move is upside, then I will not take any trade. But first move is downside, then we can take the trade to get the move get the orders to the upside, right? So that's what we're waiting for right now. Let's see what happens now. Right now we are nicely consolidating. I still want this to move a little bit up. If it can go over 85, there's a high likelihood it's going to go to 500. Right now, we're unable to break 485, 585, basically 485. Let's see what's coming next. Very slow. You can see that the price is just holding that opening range here. So it is very important to respect the levels. Don't try to do crazy stuff trying to short something. Okay. And you guys are always welcome. If you interested in learning my style, my trading strategies, you can join our strategy classes every Wednesday. Take the live classes. You will have access to the all the previous recording, and it's not too expensive. It's just the even the half of the cost of the funded account is only $150 for a month. You can always take the annual, which gonna get more discount. I can post the link here, but you can always come and join. We usually take one or two good trades and then we'll enjoy the rest of the day. You do not need to stare at the screen throughout the day to make money. Likelihood is you're going to lose money. So you just plan your trade, watch your trading and watch your key levels. Once the key level comes in, you take the trade, take the risk on. If you stop out, you take the stop, you make the money, you take your money, and you go back. You come out from the market. You don't need to keep your, you do not need to keep your money inside the market exposed by keep trading it. It's very important. The C is not able to break that area, is struggling it, but still over the VWAP. The problem is also that this area is a resistance area from Friday, and we need to see that whether the market can break this level or no.
Yeah, there are a lot of orders at the top,
Yeah,
6%.
yeah, but market is not moving at all. 85 is the session profile, the biggest order traded on this side. If it's going to break 85, I think that it might can run another 45 points. It's not only 500, rather it can just go breach the 500. It could possible, given the you know given this resistance is created and again prices rejecting. If the buyers can hold this level, there might be the sellers might want to start reducing it. And the pre-market high is close to 502. R4 is 510, so 510 definitely can be the place. Right now we are very close to R3, and ES is trying to break R3 basically. 6477 is the R3. Okay, it's moving very nicely. Let's see that. I think 485 is the key. Can it break 485? I think it's really struggling to break 485 basically at this point. I'm still holding my last size. I wanted to trail to see if we can, you know, break 485. Come on, 85.50. Come on, break. Here you go, 87. Let's see, can it hold this breakout? Go, 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 go. Here you go, 900. Come on, 90. Come on. Come on. Come on, 90 is breaking out. Come on, 90. Come on. Come on. A little bit more momentum. Come on. Here you go. 90. Come on. Just drifting.
And it has to
But
go
I
to
don't want any
500 for
drop at this
sure.
point. I'm putting my trading order at 85. If it's going to go back, fail 85, I'm going to be stop out. Because I don't want a
So
failure here.
where's the
It could fail. There are orders, but there's always a risk. I don't want to take a 10-point risk. I want to just for an additional 10 points. I don't want to take a 15 points pullback. So I'm out completely. So Vivek, you can put the trade
what's the exit?
85. 85, exactly 85. So guys, see, this is the way done for the day. Enjoy your rest of your day, man. Or what else do you need? Perfect trade. We had it from 40 to 80. How many points? Almost 40 points, isn't it? It's What is Fent
Yeah.
Stim? What is Fent Stim? How long you been trading Fent Stim? Great, great. So what is your struggle, Fent Stim? No, John, I don't use the footprint chart. I don't use the footprint chart. I think the visualization is good enough for me. I don't want to make overcomplicated. So guys, the strategy class barcode is on the top right, and those who are in the Discord and interested in learning how we trade, I'm posting the link again here. Go ahead and look at it, and I think that you're really gonna enjoy that. If you're interested and you're really serious about trading, I would suggest you that this is worth spending money on it. And it's just a 1 month, right? It's not the 1 year lock-in period for you guys. You take 1 month, and if you don't like it, you just don't continue. But I bet you that if you enjoy what I said so far, you're gonna love and enjoy the learning from me as well. And you can ask Vivek. Vivek has joined me in the January, right? And and
Yeah.
he loves sitting with me. We have a lot of students. Waldemar is here since January with me. Our style is that we plan, and according to our plan, we just take the trade. And if it goes in our favor, we take it. If it doesn't, we just stop out. That's it. And all of our trades are logged. And if you would like to see our previous logs of our trades, you can always see here. I can post the link as well here. So phantasm, I think I would. So if you are in the 4 months, if you ask me the honest advice, I would not, encourage you to spend money on the book map at this point. You can use our book map while we are trading. What you should be spending on. learning about technical analysis, because bookmap is just going to help you to fine tune and get more perfection into your entries and exit. But if you do not have the strategies, if you're struggling in general understanding the analysis, where market going to go, move up or move down, uh, the bookmap would not help you. Bookmap is just going to give you an additional comfort uh, for your direction. If you're starting out any instrument, I would suggest you to first learn that instrument technical analysis, how to analyze it, what to look for, how that instrument works, what kind of level they look at it, what are the key things for this instrument is. Just like if you look at the stock, just like if you have been trading for a few years, okay, for Tesla, the delivery numbers, the future guidance are important. If you're learning Nvidia, the cloud business, the AI business, the chip business, the export to the other countries without restrictions, those are the key things for those. So every instrument has its own levels and information and a catalyst which moves those in the direction. So if you do not have that understanding, bookmap would not help you. So guys, I have posted that link as well, and let me know if you have any questions. I'm here for another few minutes for you with you guys. If you have any question, you need more guidance, let me know, and I can walk you through. And I think most of you guys are interacting for the first time here. So yeah, feel free to ask any questions you have in your mind.
And the book, and we have a book map,
And
like
my
we have a dedicated book map stream on Discord. Right now, you're sharing it on
yeah,
YouTube also, but
yeah,
sometimes we change it to charting here, right? But
yeah.
on Discord, we have two streams. One is charting and one is book map. Separate two streams, so you can use that if you're joining Discord, right?
Yeah. So triple OG, how's did you take the trade with us? How'd you like it? It's good, right? Simple, right? And I think this is nothing we didn't plan for it. Remember, if you have missed that, go back to the stream. And I said to you that if market going to open between the 520, I will not take any trade. But if market going to move down in the first move down, I look for the long side move. And and I said that if the market going to make the first move on the upside, I would not likely take the trade on the downside. I will wait for to see that where market wants to go. And this is really important for you guys to do the scenarios, prepare for it, plan for it, and then once the market opens, you just execute it, right? You do not need to recreate your plan after the market open. You say, okay, you have three scenarios in place. You see that how market is behaving. Does the market behaving according to the scenario, and you execute it. If for instance market do something really weird and it doesn't operate all of these three scenarios, you just close your terminal and move. It's really because market is random. You're only going to make money from that randomness, and that randomness help you to make money only if you can find some sense out of the randomness, because otherwise every day there's an opening range, every day there is a morning candles, every day there will be a breakout, but not everything gonna make sense to you, right? You're only going to trade what makes sense to you. Oh, let me just turn off my alarm. Just give me 1 second.
John and Joshi, you should also join our Discord channel uh, so that we can hear your voices. So, Sean, you have it open, right?
Yeah,
The Discord link.
yeah.
Yeah, we would love to hear your voices. It's a direct communication.
Joshi, Asia moves better compared to this. Yeah, it's because you know, right? It's basically you need to understand that this is the Labor Day. The markets are off, uh, and I wouldn't say that this is the cleanest move you can get it. You get the cleanest move in 5 minutes. This 40 points. Why do you need another 40 points move? If you have missed it, it's because that you are not prepared. And as I mentioned in my in the morning commentary as well, usually this is what happened, that in these kind of sessions you only get first few minutes, one first move you get it, and that's it. And then market doesn't move that much, and then just come around in the range, or slowly move, or drift. And as a human being, it's really hard to be so patient for with those small moves. But if you have patiently waited, you entered on the 50. This was the cleanest move you can get it in the next 15 minutes to 40 points. There was no pullback at all. If you look at this, a straight move up, the moment we get into the trade is just going into your direction, isn't it? Right, Vivek?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
So
there was no pullback at all.
then I think that you need to understand how market operates, right? So that's the typical Labor Day market, any long weekend market. It can move up, it can move down, it can come back to the VWAP, it can retest. Yeah, now it can do anything. It can go another leg up. But what I'm saying, that the best probable setup is gone. Now it's more about chaos, randomness. You know, um, Guys, I would really appreciate if all of you guys, give a thumbs up. What I really struggle is that whoever, our followers are, they don't give us a thumbs up, and it doesn't help us to move forward. If you're gonna, give a thumbs up, leave some comments, it's gonna help us to reach out to the other traders who are struggling. I would really encourage all of you, and I really appreciate if all of you give a thumbs up. Right now, we only have 4 or 5 thumbs up. We have over 18 people online on a YouTube. All over 5 to 6 people are on the Discord. I would really love if you could, all of you, go and spend a little bit of time, give a thumbs up, and leave some comments and reviews. If you have make money, or if you've done something from my and Vivek effort, I really appreciate that.
So now they're building orders on on the downside as well.
Yeah, because it's really struggling. That's why I was thinking about it. That that's why I didn't feel the worth, that holding another 10-15 minutes just for 10 points move, and to get another 15 points, pull back. So that's why I say, you know what, I don't like to take too much stress on the market. So if market is uh, going in my direction, I'll take the quick things, and then I will just take a leave,
Yeah,
rather
and
than holding and babysit.
yeah, and it's one of those things that you always say, right? Like when your money is in the market, it's not your money, it's the market's money. So, like NQ, I've seen more. Of course, it happens in US also, but sometimes it jumps 20, 30 points up and down for no reason. And it'll take your stop loss if it is a 20-point stop loss, right? Even if it doesn't, even if it doesn't follow that direction, it just can jump down 20 points and then go up 20 more points. So So yeah, you have to be. You cannot keep your money also in the market. If it is an NQ and 20 points is like how much? Like $400, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So you lose $400 for nothing because it will just in the next second it'll again claim that same level.
exactly.
So keeping money in the futures market is also risky. I could never sleep by putting a 20-point stop loss because I've tried that before. It always takes me out
Yeah,
because
and it makes sense, right? Because this instrument is over $100,000 instrument. You are leveraging on a day trade, uh, but what is the price of the one ES? Let's see that. I think is over 150. Let's see that. What is the real price of the ES?
so Ashwin, we have monthly statistics because we have a trade log that we share and we have monthly stats.
Yeah, it's almost $250,000 one contract
Yeah.
notional price.
Yep.
And
So yeah,
you are saying that you want to buy $250,000 notional contract with only $400 risk.
yeah, that's right. So
So
Ashwin is saying about monthly statistics. We do have a trade log which we share every day.
so let me
And
bring it here if you really want to see here. So this is our, I think so. We previously we do not use to record, but somebody in a, as a new member, someone asked, oh, hey, we wanted to see the results. I say, go back and look at a live stream. But then it's triggered to me, what, not everybody has the time to go back and look at all of our previous live streams. So we started logging all our trade from the July 30th, right? So it's almost finishing the 1 month now. So we have in this, Excel spreadsheet, we have a 4 tabs. First one is the risk management tab. We talk about that every time. What does really mean that how much we take? So anytime I take the trade for ES, I usually look for 5 points risk. Usually when I take the end trade, I usually look for 20 point stop loss, right? Sometimes less, sometimes more, but I usually look for 20 point stop loss. Just like today, we only look for 10 point stop loss, but today maybe a little different because we are trying to take the reversal trade. For equity, when I take it Tesla, NVDA, I usually look for the $1 stop loss. This tab is a trade log, which is every day we take the trade. Just like if you look at it here, September 1st, I call out the first trade, only one trade, long 23450, I entry, and I took the profit on 23485 is the 35 points. Then next two tab is the long side win and short side win. It's just the pivot tables we have used, which is going to pull the report from the here, all the trades, and going to consolidate here. So if you are trading with us and if you just go with the one contract, on the long side, we are almost up, ES 200 points, NQ 4,500 points. No, sorry, 4,500 points, 90 points in NQ, ES 332 points in NQ. Total multiply by 50, multiply by 20, total $11,340 you would be up so far if you are trading from the July 30th on the long side. And on the short side, we are almost is going to be negative. Negative doesn't mean the loss, it's just the calculation. So short means that on the short side, all right. So we will be up almost 13,910. So these are the statistics and it's automatically get updated. Vivek help us to update the trade log. Remaining these two tabs are automatically updates. We don't make any changes. Let me just put the commas here. Where is the comma here?
he's asking for where does he find the stats?
So stats basically I share every day. I can share the link again on the YouTube for you guys again, right? So I usually share every day before the end of the session.
It's a Google spreadsheet.
Yeah,
You can put a shortcut on your computer and you can
yeah.
access it. It's open. Or it can be, we can share it on our website too, right?
It is on the website too. It's on the website
Right.
too, and is also, so if you go to the you go to the smarttraders.com right now, and you're gonna go, when you're gonna type here, you go to the daily report card. In daily report card, this is a public trade log, so you can click here and you say access, and you're gonna go back to that same Excel spreadsheet basically. So it's on the website as well, and we are updating our website. So soon going to have a new website, and on this website we have all the previous sessions recording. You're gonna have your member areas. So soon going to be will launch in the next few days. So then you don't need to go through this, current website. There will be a special dedicated links for there as well. So it's going to be much easier for you to see all those information, but everything logged. We are very transparent. You can go and look at all our streams as well. So if we are red, we are red. You want a monthly stat? Okay, so okay, I can do that. I can put the another pivot, and I can put the another pivot here, monthly, and I will just put this with. I can just filter with the date wise instead of long and short. I will see if I can do a monthly stat. Because I'm not. I need to find some help because this is negative and this is positive. So we need to find something to calculate to get the monthly. Let me some research on it and see if I can find something. Negative just mean the short side, right? So if you enter, because the way the trade log works, so if you take the short entry, you need to put the entry is basically higher than your exit. So automatically the numbers comes in negative. So short in the negative, short means profit. That's why I said that here. So for the negative, short means profit, and negative long means the loss, right? Because when you put the, just like if you look at, take an example, let me bring it here on my screen. If you look at it here, on the short side, on August 29th, we entered short. So we entered 23,570, right? And then we exited 23,520. So entry is above and exit is lower. Therefore, that automatically the result is negative. But negative doesn't mean that we lost it. We as a profitable trade, right? So similarly, just like if you look at the losing trade here, so we entered on the long side 23,660 and we exited 23,650. So we basically lost 10 points here. This negative is mean the losing trade because this is a long trade. I hope it makes sense to you guys. It's nothing very.
I think in the pivot, I think in the pivot, if you use the losing and the profitable thing, then you can make it. You
Yeah,
can
okay.
choose the
Let me
sign.
try. Let me
Yeah.
try. I'm do research. Let me do some research and see if I can. And if any one of you is good in Excel and wanted to help me out, because this data is available, you can copy that into your own spreadsheet and see if you can help me with that and the monthly stats, and then I will happy to, you know, take it and put it into our website. Then really appreciate if any one of you are really smart in Excel. So just here, look at this now. Right now, it's consolidating, trying to move down slowly, dragging, coming up and down. Right. So
Yeah, today's market is kind of a. I mean, we got a good move the first because it moved straight, and you had a plan and stuff. But now I think any entry
sure. I think the
is
Molly.
risky.
I think Vivek, well, Molly has a question. Is Molly? Sure. Yeah. So Yeah, yeah. So yellow line is a point of control in the book map. Point of control is mean that this is the line where the lot of yeah, a lot of trades happen uh, within those line, and you can always look at the point of control. Sometimes it's very obvious with the green, extra green. If you go to the book map, I can highlight that this green. You see that is basically showing that this green is point of. You see, yellow is a point of control, and this green line shows a lot of orders traded between this area, this area, and this area. So right now price is very close to the point of control. So when the price is very close to the point of control, we don't know where market is going to likely going to react. Usually if it's very close to the point of control, it may continue to the trend of the instrument. But right now we see that clearly market is slowing down. There are a lot of big orders sitting on the upside, but market is not moving as such, right? But market also not coming back down as well. So you know, so there's no edge at this point for us. We really wanted to see either a significant break on the upside, break on the downside, using those point of control. So right now market is just drifting, dragging, over 23,480. So Ashwin, if you go to the YouTube, would you able to hear any music on your computer?
He should be able to share it on Discord, and maybe Voldemort
Yeah.
can.
So why do see Ashwin? If you come to the Discord, it doesn't really matter. You cannot hear the voice, but you can still chat, right? And you can take the screenshot so you can see that whether even the microphone is connected with or not. How about you come to the Discord and then we can chat. Come to the Discord. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think 485 is the area where market is really struggling. All right. If you guys don't have any questions, then we can just take a leave. I don't think so that there will be any other movement coming in. I'm gonna see you tomorrow morning. Um, Tomorrow morning we have a better, the market is going to open, so we have more momentum and decision making in the market. Right now, market seems a little weak. So it seems like market is already dead, right?
Yeah, I know. So Ashwin, hearing on YouTube, that means you have a good microphone. It's just that when you're selecting an application, right? When you what is the like a micro which microphone is selected in the application? That
Yeah.
is that is
So
more important.
so
Whether it's
exactly.
application
So
level
so
access.
Ashwin, you come to the Discord. Okay, just come to the Discord and share your screen. Okay, ping me and share your screen, and I can see that what is your setting is, and I can help you that. So you don't need to, you can share your screen. So if you can come now, I'm closing my stream now. So if you want to come now, you can come to Discord, and and then I can help you now.
Yeah, we can help them there. Yep.
You keep your YouTube open. You don't close it. You keep hearing me because we can talk still there. I can talk over the phone what I need from you, and you can type. But come to Discord so you can share your screen.
So I'll leave YouTube and join Discord. Okay.
Guy, yeah, guys,
Is
still
that okay?
looking for some likes and thumbs up. So many people are online, but you guys are not giving any thumbs up. Really appreciate if you guys give a thumbs up, please. And you can always look for, if you're looking for a funded program, you can get the Tradeify using our smart code SMART20 to get the best deal. They have a 30% discount, so you can always use those codes as well to support our stream.
So now the market is again approaching the
Yeah,
the opening range. So we might
yeah.
just get a bounce
Yeah, absolutely right.
there.
I see the volume started coming, growing here.
Yeah. On Discord, he's asking how to share his screen. I mean, it's a Discord has a Discord has a button in the middle, like next to the camera. There's a button to share your screen. You can share your screen.
So are you in the Discord right now? Come.
Yeah, he's
So I don't
he
see
is.
him in the live trading room. Where is he right now? In the chat? Come to that live trading room.
Yeah, there's a live trading room, and there is a voice connection that you have to do. There's a button to connect to voice. Are you connected there? It says it should say voice connected.
Come to the first live trading room, guys. All right, I'm gonna end the stream here. In fact, I'm just gonna we can just step out, guys. You can still watch if you wanna looking for the book map. You can still watch the book map, and we'll be back here in a few minutes. Let's go to the Discord to help them out. I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna mute from the live stream.
Yeah. Yep. I'm leaving the live
Okay,
stream as
perfect.
well.